is no fantasy, no careless product of wild imagination. No, my good friends. These indictments that I have brought you today, the specific charges listed herein against the individuals, their acts of treason, their ultimate aim of sedition, these are matters of undeniable fact. I ask you now to pronounce judgment on those accused. On this mindless aberration, whose only means of expression are wanton violence and destruction. On the woman Ursa, whose perversions and unreasoning hatred of all mankind have threatened even the children of the planet Krypton. Finally, General Zod, once trusted by this council, charged with maintaining the defense of the planet Krypton itself, chief architect of this intended revolution and author of this insidious plot to establish a new order amongst us, with himself as absolute ruler. You have heard the evidence. The decision of the council will now be heard.
Guilty.
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 The vote must be unanimous, Jor-El. It has therefore now become your decision. You alone will condemn us if you wish, and you alone will be held responsible by me. Join us. You have been known to disagree with the Council before. Yours could become an important voice in the new order, second only to my own. I offer you a chance for greatness, Jor-El. Take it. Join us. You will bow down before me, Jor-El. I swear it. No matter that it takes an eternity, you will bow down before me. Both you, and then one day, your heirs.
Check this out real quick. If I showed you a star that looked like this, you probably wouldn't think I was showing you a picture of a star at all. But yet, I'm showing you a blown up still of a star. And let me get into it, because I believe that these luminaries, if they're filmed right, are showing and revealing biblical stuff. Follow me here now. If this is your first time watching one of my star videos, you're probably thinking, oh, he's out of focus if it's that big and distorted. Well, let me show you what the star looks like before I mess with it in post-production. Now, this is one of the stars in the Orion constellation at max zoom with a P900 plus a plus 10 magnification macro lens, and this is as big as it gets. But this is what it looks like in post-production. Slowed down, magnified. And can you just see what I see? It appears to be a prison for spiritual entities. You can see face after face after face. Check this out. So I'm going to take you some of the coolest ones. And like I said, just keep an open mind. I'll play the whole 1.5 minute edit of this in the speed where you can find your own stuff. These are some of the ones that just jumped out to me. This is the first one. You can obviously see the face. You can see like this is like cheek structure, nose structure, jaw structure, but that eye takes the cake. You can see the roundness of the eye. You can see it even like the pupil right there. Isn't that crazy? What's this next one? Hold on. Look at that one. That one's obvious. It looks like kind of like a mummy or something. You can see the nose very predominant. Eyes. The mouth is open. I mean, that's pretty creepy. All right, let's check this one out. That one there is kind of like an offshoot of the last one. Look at that one. Scary as all heck, right? See the eyes, nose, big scary mouth with teeth and like a tongue. You can see the innards of the teeth and everything. Did you see the teeth? Look at the teeth, yo. Look how scary the teeth look. Almost like a vampire teeth. You know what I'm saying? These are the evil demons locked in stars. And there's so many of them. In that small snippet of star, this is all the crazy stuff that was in there when you enlarge it and slow it down. That's such a deliberate face, guys. And as always, you guys be the judge. Let me show you the clip, see what you can see. Play it in slow motion, and you guys be the judge. But they do look like there's something residing in the luminary.
the wheels within wheels with eyes all around. Would you like to see the eyes and the wheels all around and the eyes all over the wheels? I'll show you those eyes. Here are the wheels with the eyes. The stars, the hosts of heaven, God's creation, the ones, each star has its name, as it says in the scripture. God says, I have named them all. These are the eyes. These are the eyes on the wheels. Our stars. I just can't help but to quote from Isaiah 40:26. Lift up your eyes on high, and behold, who hath created these things, that bringeth out their host by number. He calleth them all by names, by the greatness of his might, for that he is strong in power, not one faileth. This is what people have been missing this whole time, and it's been right in front of our faces in the scripture. This is what God was showing Ezekiel. The wheels within the wheels are the belts that surround Earth. NASA calls them the Van Allen belts. These are the invisible belts of magnetic energy within the torus that keep everything in motion, everything moving like a fine-tuned clock. All the eyes that Ezekiel saw was the stars. All the stars are created by God. They are the luminaries. That is what makes up all the eyes that is being spoken of. What Ezekiel saw was the absolute pure beauty of our home that God created for us. This is what Satan wants you blinded to. This is the absolute magnificence that Satan doesn't want you to see. This is why they mockingly show you that image in Game of Thrones and other movies, the wheels within the wheels over the flat plain earth. They're showing you the truth right in front of your face, and they laugh because you don't understand and you don't see. This is the beauty, this is the sheer absolute beauty of the world that God created, and he called it good. Now that you have eyes to see and ears to hear, now let me tell you this. These wheels that we see, these bands that move like a clock, this is how the sun and the moon do what they do. This explains their movements. It's all about magnetic energy. It's all about the magnetic fields. This is how they're frictionless and how they move in perfect unison. And just as it states in the book of Enoch, through the movement of these wheels, we see how the sun and moon will go through their vaults and rise and return in different areas. This is what the globe has blinded people to, the absolute truth of what God said all along. It has been here the whole time in the scriptures. Instead, we choose to listen to the idiot box. Instead, we choose to listen to scientists, and we heap amongst ourselves teachers that teach us absolute lies to keep us in the dark. When God's been saying the whole time, just look up. Look up at what surrounds you. I made this for you. That's all God wanted to say. Just take a look. I'm here. I am right above you. You can take comfort knowing that when you step outside and gaze up into that starry wonder of God's creation, just know that our Father in heaven is sitting up there right now, staring down at all of us, watching our every move. He knows everything that's going on down here. He has not missed anything. And just know and be comforted by the fact that our Father is right there, and He's been there this whole time. This is something that the world and NASA and the scientists can never take from us, ever. Even the lying powers and signs of Satan that are coming, the lies of the fallen angels and the lies of the world that are going to be ever increasing, will still not rob this from my heart, and they will never rob from me my faith in Jesus Christ, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords.
You will never see it coming. You think I'm joking?